Welcome, Wargamers. Josh here with David to bring you a Warhammer Age of Sigmar War of the Realms batrep. I usually can't say all of that in one take.
Good job.
I'm quite proud of myself, actually.
You did it.
I'm getting a little distracted. So today, I'm going to be running the Undead versus the Dwarves.
They're not that. They're the Dwarden.
Dwarves?
Yeah, the dispossessed
Dwarf
Dwarden.
Arden?
Yeah, Dwarf Arden. And your guys are the skelly vampires. They're not the undead. They're just the skellies and the vampires.
Don't like your vampire camp? So, well, you guys still have dwarf in the name for them, right? Like
Bunch of them.
The names of the units.
Yeah, but they're Dwarden.
So we're going to check out the list for the Dwarden and the skelly vampires. Dave, you want to start us off with your Dwarden list?
Yeah. Okay, so I have 4 heroes. I have a Rune Lord, a Warden King, an Unforged, and a Cogsmith. And then I have a unit of 10 Dwarf Warriors, a unit of 10 Dwarf Warriors, and they've got shields and banners, a musician and a champion. A unit of 10 Longbeards with great weapons, and no, they don't have shields. Yeah, they just have great weapons. 5 Iron Drakes with the most fun gun in the game. It's like a fire shotgun.
Yeah. And you've got the torpedo on them too.
Yes,
as well.
I got the torpedo on the sergeant, and then 2 units of Thunderers. Same thing. They've got their commands, and then I have 2 gyrocopters and a gyro bomber.
Right on. And my undead list. I've got 3 Felbats, 2 Vampire Lords, a big old unit of 30 Skeletons, being spooky scary, the Mournghoul, and Neferata. That makes up the entirety of my list, so I'm outnumbered by dwarves. But I got some big gribbly monsters.
You do.
It's the board we're going to be playing on. Armies are deployed. We have the Duarden battle line. Yeah, a lot of dudes looking out across the terribly outnumbered undead line.
They're the underdogs in this game.
I know. I'm so weak.
Poor little undead.
We have 4 objectives. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll explain those in a second. We're doing a scenario today called Heralds of the Storm. Some people might recognize it, some might not. Done this scenario once before. I want to give it another try on a regular video that's going to go on YouTube as well. So David, you want to explain how this is going to work, this scenario?
Okay, so it's all about the Stormfront, so that's what these things are for.
Yep.
So at the end of each battle round, count the number of altars. This is an altar. Each player controls. See scoring units, which is heroes and monsters. They're the only people who can score it, and you have to be within 3 inches.
Great.
The player who controls the most pushes the Stormfront 6 inches towards their opponent's table edge. Only models with the hero or monster keyword count scoring. And then the storm rages. Roll the dice for each unit passed over or touched by the Stormfront when it moves. On a 4+, they take D3 mortal wounds. Units taking casualties must take a battle shock test as normal in the next battle shock phase.
We do need to put down a dice to represent the Stormfront, but the Stormfront, we're going to cut the board in half, and that is the Stormfront, and that's what's going to move potentially 6 inches each turn.
Yeah.
So how about scoring at the end of the games? This game's going, I believe it's 5 rounds?
5 battle rounds. At the end of the game, the player who has pushed the Stormfront into their opponent's territory scores a major victory. Any other result is a draw.
There we go. So there's our scenario. Nice clear win condition, and gives us something more than just, trying to kill each other and see what happens. All right, David, big roll for the first turn. See who's going to take initiative here. Huh! Why do I always roll 1? You going to go first?
I'm going to go first.
After a bit of deliberation, David changed his mind, didn't he?
Yeah, change your plans. You're going first, so I get to shoot you.
What if I just sit here?
Well, then I'll sit here until you come to me, and the Stormfront will never move.
Well, I'm already dead. I can wait longer than you.
I can live a long time.
We're already dead.
Yeah, but that means that you haven't lived a long time, whereas I can live like 500 years or something.
Hero phase, starting off with Neferata using her command ability Twilight's Allure. When she uses the ability, then until your next hero phase, enemy units that are within range are distracted by her Dark Majesty. Your opponent must subtract 1 from all hit rolls for these units. While she's not wounded, that's a 15-inch bubble around her. She is then going to cast Dark Mist Darkness is cast on a 6. What's going to let me do is ignore Rend, I believe. Ignores Rend and can fly. She can already fly, so it doesn't really matter, but looking for a 6 to cast. Gets it. She is then going to Mystic Shield herself, looking for a 5 to cast. Getting that too. Vampire here is going to do the same thing, try to put shield on himself, looking for a 6. He's shielded as well. Last but not least, Vampire Pierce is going to try to put a shield onto the Morngul. Come on, big guy. No, only a 4. He's not shielded. Uh-oh. Morngul is going to start off the movement. He's going to run 12 plus 5. Pretty solid. Jumping him right over here. Neferata's going to go next. She's going to run, so 16 plus another 5. We're fast today. Neferata flying up to say hello to the Morngul. I have a plan for him, Dave. Have you figured it out yet?
You're gonna spook my guys to death?
They're so spooky scary. Vampire Lord over here is going to kind of tuck in, stay within 3 inches to still hold that objective. Skeletons, they're going to be super exciting and run. So 4 plus 5. Everybody's so fast today. Last but not least, the Fellbats, 14 move. They're going to run as well. I don't know where I want them to go, but there's another 5. Anywhere 19 of where they're at now. Flopping up to over here. Everyone in the army has run, so that's the end of my turn. On to Duarden, turn 1.
So my Warden King is going to do his Inspiring Presence on this unit of warriors.
You have the feeling that I'm going to go punch that unit of warriors right there?
Yeah. The Rune Lord's going to use his Forge Fire... No, not Forge Fire. Ancestral Shield ability on the unit of warriors in front of him. So on a 2+, they're going to ignore wounds and mortal wounds on a 6. So they get it.
Oh, I'm not going to go punch them now.
So the Unforged is going to run. It's going 10 inches.
He's fast and angry.
And short. Gyrocopter's going to run. He's going to go 18 inches. It's alright.
Yep. What noise does he make?
So basically everything here is going to run down. So we'll do them one at a time. So the Thunderers.
4 plus.
So they're going 9.
And then you want to just roll.
Oh yeah. So the Warden King, he's going 8. The Iron Drakes. Oh,
he lost the dice.
He's going 8. The Warriors are going 10, and last but not least, the Rune Lord is going 6.
It's a tide of dwarves coming down off the hill there.
So the Gyro Bomber is going to move up with his clatter gun and his bombs, but he won't be doing any bombs this turn. The Warriors are going to run. They're going 9 inches.
What is it with you and the speedy dwarfs? Everybody's running fast.
It's because there's 2 hills, but you can't see them, and we're both running downhill.
Yeah, there's a slight.
Yeah, so when we try and leave this place,
it's gonna be super slow trying to walk back up. Oh, my stuff flies.
These Dwarf Warriors are going to run. See, they're not as fast. They're tired.
The hill's not as steep right here.
Yeah. So Gyrocopter number 2, he's not going to run. He's just going to go all the way up here and look cool.
What are you doing, playing Eldar?
Yeah. Cogsmith's going to move over here, so he's on the other side of the objective, so he can shoot a shotgun at the big old gribbly monster there. And the Thunderers are also going to go over here.
Shooting time?
So the Thunderers are gonna, there's only 3 in range, but they're gonna shoot at Nefer, what's her face?
And you are just barely out of range to be affected by the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, and between the crucial 15 and 16 inch range. They hit on 4s.
Well, he hit me once, oh no.
We're not 3. But no rend, because you are a big giant spooky jerk and don't take rend.
Well no, it's the spell on her.
Yeah.
My 4-up save goes to a 3-up because of the shield.
That's what I like to see.
Oh!
And then after that extremely successful round, the Cogsmith under here, he's going to shoot him with his
Grudge Raker?
yeah. So it's D3 shots. So 2. And they hit on 4s. Hey, and they wound on 3s. Hey.
Stop rolling well. Okay, Mr. Morgul does get to ignore the Ren, so 3-up save on him. Yeah.
So the Gyro Bomber is going to shoot a clatter gun into Nefertari. It's 4 shots.
And what kind of range are we at there? Did we double check yet?
We can check right now. So you are within 15 inches.
I am.
Because spooky ghosts.
Yep, so -1 to hit.
So hitting on 5s. Not bad.
Still hit twice. Ugh.
3s. And then 3s to wound. The rend is irrelevant, so 1.
3-up save. You can do it. Come on! That's the end of the Dwarven turn because everything either ran or is out of range to be able to charge. So we're going to go on to Battleround 2. Or actually, no, we got to see for points, but yeah, we each have
1 over here and 1 over here.
Yep. So you're holding 2. I'm holding 2 objectives. So the battle line, or sorry, the Stormfront does not move. Womp womp. Hey, Colin, how's it going?
Good.
What do you think of the match so far? Nothing really happened yet.
No, but...
What are your predictions, round 2?
Well, Nefertari's scary. The Morgul's scary. You gotta deal with those. That's all I'm gonna say.
But Dwarves, it's okay. If I just refuse to run away, that's...
Just hit me with hammers?
Yeah.
You should have brought cannons.
Eventually, you'll rust and your bones will fall apart, and my stuff won't, I guess. Because Dwarves.
I guess. So confident.
See who's going first, round 2.
That's 6, right?
Is that 1 or 6?
It's 6, right?
Huh. I think I just might be going first. Hero phase, start off with Nefertari using her command ability Twilight's Aura again for that -1 to hit in the bubble around her. And I'm going to go ahead and cast her Shroud of Mists. The Mist spell. Cast on a 6. Oh, it's 5. Darn. Oh, we're going to go for a Mystic Shield on her. Still needing a 6. Come on! She forgot how to cast.
And there's...
Vampire up here is going to throw a Mystic Shield at her. He can roll a 6. I know he can. I believe in him.
That doesn't look like a 6 to me.
I don't know. He's going to Mystic Shield himself. The one that I didn't need to make. Let's see. He needs a 6. Oh, he made it. Yay. Movement. I'm going to have to Mr. Morgul move. You know, I think he's heading this way to say hello to your Cogsmith. Cogsworth. Hello, I found your horse. And murdered him.
I don't have horses, I'm dwarves.
Never I was going to go Flappy Flap, see where she ends up. Hello! How do you say that again, Cullen?
Hello!
I wonder if bats can get a gyrocopter. Let's find out. Skeleton's gonna run 4+. See, they're still fast. These guys were sprinters before they died. Felbat's gonna charge. See if they can kill a gyrocopter. Oh, they're in. Mr. Morgul. See how far he charges. Enough to go kill guys. Nefertari gonna charge. She makes it 2. 9 inches. Time to do some measuring. I'm gonna have Mr. Morgul go first, and he's gonna split his attacks up. I think we're gonna put 4 into the Cogsmith and the rest into the other guys. Actually, no, 5 into the Cogsmith, because he's gotta die. 5 attacks into the Cogsmith, hitting on 3s. 6s are generating extra attacks. Hey, look at the 6s! Hitting on 3s. Okay, that's still enough. And these are wounding on 3s. Solid. -2 rend, 5-up save is a dead dwarf.
Bye-bye.
3 other attacks swinging into the unit there, hitting on 3s. Hey, look, another 6. Generate another attack, and he does. These are all wounding on 3s. Nice.
6-up saves. Hey, 6 die. I'm gonna kill him over here. I don't need the flag man anyway. So piling in here, No, ghosts, stop grabbing me.
It's gonna be my ringtone. Before we roll, there's a couple bonuses stacking here that David is a little unhappy with me for, because I'm a jerk. So Nefertata gives with the command ability -1 to hit within the bubble. And the Morgul, within 6 of him, if you are bravery 6 or less, you're at -2 to hit as well.
So I hit on 6s. This'll be fun.
I rolled a bunch of 6s on my attacks.
I got 2. No, 3. Oops, that was a 6. I swear, honestly. And then 4s. So 1 wound.
Any rend?
Nope.
Alright, so 4-up save. Oh, she passed one. Felbat's turn to swing. 3 attacks each. They are going to be hitting on 4s. Fours to wound. Ugh.
4-up save. I take a wound.
And that puts you down to what, 3 on him?
4, I believe. I believe I'm 5 wounds, but I'll double check in a sec. What's left of my longbeards is going to go this way. Oh, look, they're going to be hitting on 6s as well.
It'll be so much more dramatic when they cause wounds. Alright there, math wizards. Some of you that are keen-eyed enough might have noticed that technically with the minuses to hit, he should have been hitting on 7s with the previous unit that swung at Nefertata. We are playing it with the 1s are an auto fail and 6s succeed. So he's still needing 6 to hit.
So 6s. Hey!
2, not too shabby.
They need 3s. Nope.
Guys, I've realized my tactical blunder. I should have had Nefertata go in to kill the Cogsmith, because when she kills a hero with her dagger, she turns them into a vampire lord. A blunder on my part.
I'm so sorry.
Starting off with the dagger, 5 attacks hitting on 2s. Hey, I hit. Wounding on 3s with a -1 rend.
So 6s. So 4 die.
Sickle up next, 2 attacks, 2s and 3s. 2 hits. That's 1 wound with a -2 rend and 2 damage, sir. Spectral Claws, 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s, but 6s are just mortal wounds. Oh, so just 2 mortal wounds. Correction, guys, that was the Spectral Claws and Daggers. Now we're going to go to the Skeletal Claws, which is 6 attacks. And the Claws and Daggers were supposed to hit on 5, but it's the same result anyways. Skeletal Claws, 4s to hit, 3s to wound. You want to reroll? Yeah, I'm going to reroll that. That's cocked. There we go. So that's 4 damage. Oh, they're all dead. Technically not the end of the combat phase, but I'm going to go ahead and heal Nefertata's 2 wounds from Feaster of Souls right now.
So I get D3 propeller attacks on your unit. I get 3, but they hit you on 5.
So broken.
I got 1. Wounds on a 4. Hey, no red.
6-up save for the bats, because they're bats. No one's taking a wound. That will mark the end of Vampire. Undead turn 2, on to Dwarves turn 2. Ooh.
Skelly vampires.
Skelly vampires, that's it. So on to the Dwarves. What I meant to say was Battle Shock. You lost 6 guys over here, Bravery 7 on them. That's 5.
I'm going to put the Grudge for his hero ability on the skeletons, so all my guys get +1 to wound against them.
Alright, anything else to do in the hero phase?
Yep, I'm going to make these... Oh, you're immune to rend, aren't you?
With the Morgul, I am, yeah.
So I'll just make these guys immune to Battle Shock. Yeah.
And by immune to Battle Shock, he meant Ancestral Shield.
So they get the other guy, but okay. So they on 6s they ignore a wound and a mortal wound. They're not immune to Battle Shock.
Yep, you still got to roll for that one, right?
Yeah, on a 2+. Yep.
There you go, and that's from the
Rune Lord.
Big Beard. Santa Claus.
So the Unforged is gonna run up towards those guys. Not run, sorry. He's just walking. He's not running.
He's walking aggressively.
Yes.
So he'd be able to charge.
Yes. So the Thunderers are gonna move up and form a firing line.
Poor skeletons. Oh no.
Rune Lord's gonna run to try and get over there. He probably won't be able to, but oh no, he might.
He's pretty quick, so he's going 9 right now.
9 gets me
Because yeah,
within
you've
3.
got to get within 3 to be able to contest this objective at least.
Yeah, so he's there. So the Thunderers are gonna move over here to shoot the big scribbly hand horse monster thing.
The Morngul.
That one. Ah,
Gyrobomber down. Gyrocopter down.
that's not a bomber.
I corrected myself before you got it.
The gyro bomber is gonna fly.
The what, sorry?
Gyrocopter. I was just seeing if you were paying attention. He's gonna move over here to get his steam gun.
Okay.
And the gyro bomber is gonna fly just so he flies over the unit and fly over here. So he can bomb this unit. So on a 4+, it suffers D3 mortal wounds. So D3. I'm okay with this.
We'll kill the front 3 skeletons.
Dwarf warriors are gonna go over here to charge the thing.
Morngul?
Keep it tied up so that it stops killing all my guys. So the Warden King is gonna move up a little bit. He's still holding the objective, but. So the gyrocopter is gonna shoot steam gun. So for each guy that's in range, it takes a hit on a 4. Wow, amazing! I'm so. Gyrocopter hitting on, wounding on 4s with -1 rend, so nothing.
Gyrocopter here going next. He is in range to shoot at 10 dudes with his steam gun.
Steam gun hitting on 3s. That's a bit better.
That's substantially better.
Then wounding on 3s because I get +1 to wound against you because I put my grudge on you.
And it's -1 rend?
-1 rend.
That's just 6 dead. I'm going to pull the 6 closest to your dwarves here.
So the gyro bomber is going to shoot his clatter gun at this vampire around the corner with 4 shots. The clatter gun hitting on 3s. That's pretty good. Then wounding on 4s.
Correction, there's 2 wounds in there because it was wounding on 3s. So I have a base 4-up save and I have shield on me.
But -1 rend.
Yep, so cancels out. So just 4-up save. Take 1 wound.
The Thunderers now are going to shoot the skeletons, so the only one out of range is the pistol guy. The Thunderer muskets hitting on 4s. Thunderers needing 3s to wound. Oh, that's pretty good.
Ugh.
With -1 rend.
Yeah, that's just dead guys.
Iron Drake's going to shoot into the Mongol. I'm going to shoot my Grudge Hammer torpedo first.
Looking for a 3 to hit. Oh, you get it.
Wounding on 3. That's a wound.
No. Morngul saves on a 3-up because I get to ignore rend.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Because the Grudge Hammer is shooting at a monster, he gets D6 wounds instead of D3.
Oh. Okay, so he's down to 4. Okay, what's up next for the shooting? Oh yeah, you still got the rest of the. No, you got a whole unit of guys.
I got the Drake Fire guns, and because I didn't move, I'm allowed to shoot my Drake Fire guns twice.
Right, and they're hitting on 3s?
They're hitting on 3s, just like the big gun.
You rolled terribly.
And they wound on 3s. Ooh, that's better.
3-up save still. Come on. Oh, he's taking 1 more wound, so he's down to 3 remaining.
The Thunderers are going to shoot at the Mongol now.
Right, with the stacking bonuses and Nefertata and the Morngul close by, though. 'Cause, yeah, you are within 6 for sure. You're hitting on 6s.
On 6s.
There's a couple in there.
It's not the worst I've ever rolled.
It's better than you rolled without the Iron Drakes.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
3-up save, protect me! Ah! Oh.
The warriors are angry and they're going to charge the Moongol? No.
Morngul?
English is hard, okay?
Apparently.
Well, they're not going anywhere fast.
No.
The Unforged is charging the Batterinos. Whee! Don't get in my way, wing. The Unforged has 6 attacks, hitting on 3 rerolling 1s because I'm a crazy psychopath. I would roll a bunch of 2s, wouldn't I? Wounding on 2s.
That's what, 3 damage?
3 damage.
So that's enough to kill this bat and put a wound onto him. Bat's gonna go, I will continue to punch a helicopter. That phrase
It's
just
a
got me.
gyrocopter, not a helicopter.
You know what I mean. Hitting on 4s. Angry bats. Wounding on 4s. Ah!
Wow.
That was really good.
4-up save against the Batopocalypse. Wow. I die. And you explode and get covered in oil and burn to death, right?
Already
That's how
dead.
this game works.
Already dead, sir. End of that battle round. So we need to now move the Stormfront. I am holding 1 objective, 2 objective. David is only holding 1, and we have another one over here which is contested. So that means the Stormfront moves 6 inches into his territory. Stormfront's moved up, so we're going to have to check to see Nefertata, the Morngul, unit of warriors, and unit of Thunderers. Thunderers on a 4-up, taking D3 mortal wounds? Nope. Warriors, 4-up for mortal wounds? No. Mr. Morngul on a 4-up, roll it up.
Oops.
Realized David couldn't reach far enough to actually roll the dice where I wanted him to, so on a 4-up.
Uh-oh.
Oh! D3 mortal wounds.
Uh-oh.
All the Morngul has to do to live is make 3 4-up saves, because he gets to ignore mortal wounds on a 4-up. Ha! Oh!
So close, and yet so far.
Okay, so you killed the Morngul.
Yay!
Big whoop. I'm so sad. Nefertata, same thing on a 4-up, taking mortal wounds. She is D3.
2.
Battle shock for the Skeletons, they lost 15. Bravery 10, so 5 plus 1. So 6 more are going to run away.
Or crumble, whichever way you want to look at it.
I prefer to imagine them running away. Don't take that away from me, David. That's not going well. On to battle round number 3. Roll off to see who's going to go first. Ah! Nope, I'm going first. Start the hero phase with Nefertata casting Dark Mist on herself, needing a 6. Ah! She got it.
The Rune Lord is going to attempt to unbind. He gets +2 to this because dwarves hate you having a magic phase.
Yep.
Okay.
So Let's try a Mystic Shield on a 6. That's a fail. Vampire Lord up here going to try to put a shield onto himself. Looking for a 6. Got it. Vampire over here, same thing. Looking for a 6 for a shield. He gets it as well. Banner lets me bring back D6 skeletons. 1. Lovely. Nefertata is just going to go and fly to the other side to punch that runesmith, I think. Rawr. Charge phase. Nefertata's going to go see where she ends up. Wah. Wherever she wants. Hello. Skeleton's going to go see how far they can charge. 7 inches. Nefertata's going to go first. And I'm going to put all of the attacks with both her handheld weapons, the glaive and the dagger, into your... Is he Runesmith?
He's a Rune Lord.
Rune Lord. It's like a rune dead guy. Dagger first. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. Whoa. Pretty good. That's a -1 rend, sir.
5-up saves.
Made 1. 2 attacks with the other weapon, hitting on 2s again, wounding on 3.
So 6s for no, dead.
That's a 4 and a 3.
Bye-bye.
Killing hero will kick off the Mortarch of Blood rule, which means anytime I slay an enemy hero in the combat phase with either of those weapons, Nefertata transforms that hero into one of her thralls. You can set up a vampire lord within 6 inches of her. Models added to your army but cannot attack in that combat phase. So somehow we killed the Dwarf Rune Lord and turned him into a Lady Vampire. Next up is the Skeletal Claws. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Into the unit. That wasn't the best, but this is still at a -2 rend, 2 damage each. Spectral Host is the last to attack, hitting on 5s, 6s or more wounds. Hey, one more died. Take that.
That guy. The Unforged is going to attack the bats. He hits on 3s, rerolling 1s. Wow, amazing. All
Look at the 2s.
There we go. I wound on 2s because +1 because he's got more than 1 wound. So 3 wounds.
Okay.
-1 rend.
So it kills him and puts him down to 1 wound remaining. Or sorry, 2 wounds remaining. Well, suppose the skeletons are next. They're going to pile in and attack the gyro bomber. Skeletons are normally hitting on 4s. They're going to be hitting on 3s because they're within 18 inches of a hero with the death keyword. Swing, kill the stupid thing. Or miss a bunch. Wounding on 4s.
So sorry.
Won't actually make a difference now. I'm going to go and heal Nefertata now. She did kill something.
Then the Thunderers are going to charge.
Or pile in.
Yeah, that's like charging, but on a smaller scale.
I think you're closer, because I do have a Vampire Lord over here.
Yeah, they're going to go 2 over here and then 3 over there.
Makes sense.
2 into the Vampire Lady first.
Okay, so what are you normally hitting on?
I normally hit you on 4s, so I'm going to be hitting you on 5s.
Because of Nefertata's command ability. Oh, 1 hit. Wounding on. That. No rend, I assume, so
No
4-up save.
That's what you get for killing my Rune Lord, you strange not my Rune Lord in vampire form. 3 Thunderers are going to attack Vampire Lady.
Nefertata.
And I hit once.
Yep. You're hitting on 4s, right?
Nope.
Battington's gonna go, he'll pile in. Caw. See if I can hurt him. 4s and 4s. So I hit you once. No.
The Gyro Bomber is going to turn over on its side and chop up some skeletons.
And propeller.
D3. 1. Hitting on 5. Nope.
What movie was that where they killed a bunch of zombies with a helicopter? Do you remember?
Didn't they?
Like 28 weeks later or something?
I don't know. I know there's a Vietnam film like where they do that with a helicopter.
What? Yeah, there's a zombie one too. Put it in the comments below. I'm about 90% sure it is 28 weeks later.
Maybe it's 28 months or 28 days or
That's
28 years.
Dwarf turn 3, starting with the Warden King hero phase. What's the ability?
He's gonna give inspiring presence to these guys.
I wonder why.
The gyrocopter's coming over here to toast some skeletons. The Thunderers running all the ways over here.
Running or marching aggressively?
Oh wait, no, yeah.
No, it's not even march either. I think that their special rule is march.
They're just rolling down the hill. Because remember the hills go this way and this way, so they're just rolling. They're not walking. Warrior's gonna shuffle forward an inch, so they're within 3, so they can charge the scary, evil lady on the big thing that killed my guy.
She's just misunderstood and turned your guy into a lady vampire.
Yeah, which is really creepy. The gyrocopter's gonna steam gun all of those guys. He's in range of all 10. 3s to hit. A. 4s to wound. 3 at -1 rend.
So yeah, they're just dead.
Clattergun on the gyro bomber is going to shoot that vampire who's being a rude person standing over there not being dead. Hitting on 3s.
He's technically dead.
So I got the wrong way around. It's 4s and 3s, not 3s and 4s. So I only got 2 hits. But wounding on 3s now. Just the 1.
I do have shield up, but you have a rend, so comes out the same as a 4-up save. Oh. Okay, so he's down to 3.
Chip, chip, chip. 3 dwarves, thunderers, are going to shoot the vampire.
Okay, and the rest have line of sight on the skeletons?
They're going to shoot the skeletons.
Okay. On the vampire.
Hey.
And would you need a 3 to wound?
3, and then it's -1 rend. Oh well, that made up for it.
Yep. 4 up save. Oh, he's okay.
7 into the skeletons from the rest of the thunderers. That's pretty good. And 3. -1 rend.
Yeah, so yeah, that's just another 5 dead skeletons.
The Iron Drakes are gonna shoot big scary vampire lady, and I'm gonna be doing the troll hammer again. No, not troll hammer, grudge hammer. Hitting on 4s. That's what I wanted.
Oh, it hit.
Putting on 3s. -2 rend.
So 6 up save. Come on. Ah.
Rude. The egg Drake Fire, not Dre. Isn't that like a musician person? Or is it shoes? I don't know. But anyway, they're hitting on 3s, 4s.
4s, yeah, because of the aura.
Because of evil lady. Wounding on 3s. -1 rend.
So 5 up saves now. See how we do. Ah. Okay, 3 wounds. Do we want to relive the conversation we just had about Dr. Dre versus Dr. Scholes?
I thought they were both musician people. I don't have to know these things.
So yeah, just for clarification, I'm pretty sure Dr. Dre is the rapper producer, and Dr. Scholes is the one that makes the cushion.
Not
for
the
your
other way
shoes.
around, right? You sure about that? Dr.
I'm
Scholes is
pretty sure. Comment below.
5 thunderers are going to shoot their handguns into the big spooky skeleton scary thingy.
Why would you use such a thing?
Because she's scary. Wow.
Hit on 5s.
I'm so happy.
Okay, you wound on 3s.
Hey!
-1 rend. Go 5 up save. Woohoo!
The warrior's gonna charge the spooky ghost lady to get it. The Unforged is gonna hit its bat with the 6 attacks because he wants to achieve something before everyone else dies. Again, with the 2s. I hit on...
Yeah, you hit on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, you're wounding on 2s though, right?
Yes. Oh wait, you only have 2 wounds left anyway.
Yeah, it's enough to kill him.
Yay! I did it!
I was waiting to see if you're gonna get upset at yourself. Nefertata's gonna go. I'm gonna put all of her hand weapon attacks into the unit that just charged, and the mounts attacks into the unit of Thunderers. Scratch that. I am only gonna put... Actually, no. I think that's a smart thing to do. We'll see after I roll. I'm sticking with the original plan. Started with Akhmet Har. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. Hey. That's a -1 rend onto that unit of warriors there.
4 6-up saves. That went as well as could be expected. Bye-bye! And you died. Oh no, don't take him. Take him. He's the one that we don't like.
2 attacks with Aken Seth. Hitting on 2s. Oh, I missed. She's terrible. Wounding on 3s. Okay, so that is -2 rend, 2 damage. 5 attacks with the skeletal claws into the Thunderers, hitting on 4s. Ah. Wounding on 3s. Another 2 damage at a -2 rend on the Thunderers. Spirits, claws, and daggers into the Thunderers, hitting on 5, 6s are mortal wounds. Hey, 1 mortal wound, 1 more guy dies. I'm going to go ahead and heal her back up. She gets 2 wounds back, going to 10 wounds now.
1 Thunderer is going to attack your vampire lady, and he meant to stay there.
Hitting on a 5.
That's right, he wanted that result.
Okay, how about your standard bearer now?
He also wants to
He'll surely do better.
He's not Shirley.
Skeleton's going to punch you. They're hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Take that. 4 up save.
1 wound.
Not terrible. So he's down to 3 remaining.
Yeah. D3 attacks with his rotor blades. That's 3.
3, and these are what, 5s and...
5s and 4s. 1. Nope.
The Dwarfs this is.
Second. 5 attacks, hitting on 5s, because -1.
Yep.
Yep. Wounding on 4s. That's what I wanted.
Okay. So she has her 4-up save.
Ha. Ha.
Vampire Lord gonna swing 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Whoa! Hitting with everything but 1. And then wounding on 3s. -1 rend.
6s to save.
No. At the end of this round, we are now going to... Because, yeah, before Battle Shock happens, we count up the objective. So I'm holding 1, 2, 3. So the line's going to go back another 6 inches. With that, you'd have to have 2 turns to be able to tie, and I just out-hero you.
Yeah, so I'm calling it now. It was a good game. It's a really fun scenario. But fast, spooky, scary things are too fast and spooky and scary for little dwarves.
Definitely. We're going to set up the camera for a second. We'll do a quick little post-game chat. Okay, a little post-game talk. Usually to kind of discuss with my opponents after the game, especially because we've been trying something a little different with Age of Sigmar. So no spoilers. I'm kind of using a different system that we've used in the past. We had done Clash Comp in the past for War Scroll points. We use something a little different, but I don't want to focus on that too much. I kind of want to focus on how the game felt, and let me know what you guys think, because I don't want this to turn into, you know, this versus that comp system. Let me know what you think of what we put out. How do you feel with the game overall?
I think
you played how much Age of Sigmar?
Not a terrible amount, but
Okay.
like a fair amount. It's probably like maybe game 7.
Okay, enough to start to comment on it.
Yeah,
What do you guys normally do for scenarios when you play?
just the ones out of the book.
Okay.
So
How do you feel about this one compared to the other ones?
it's a fun scenario. Like, it's definitely objectives, but I mean, like for dwarves, they struggle a lot because they need to get to those objectives, and dwarves don't really have anything to get to them.
To get over to the other side to
Yeah.
contest. So, yeah, playing pure dwarves might be a little bit tough for this. If you went Grand Order Alliance, you'd have access to some other...
Like some dragons, they'd have no problems getting there.
Yep, some other big gribbly monsters.
Yeah.
How did you think the game went overall? Seeing, because we took a look at the scenario together first, kind of talked about the lists a little bit. What would you change for your list, even if you were going to stay pure dwarves? What would you...
I'd probably bring more hammers, as in some. I'd just take hammers and iron drakes, I think, because they're both really cool, and hammers would have smashed up your monsters a lot better.
Right.
I'm probably taking more heroes, maybe some more runesmiths instead
Mhm.
of taking like a variety of heroes. I think the Unforged was good.
Yep.
I don't think, like, I know it's just a Dragon Slayer, but like he used to be completely pointless because he didn't have a save, but at least he's got a 6-up save now.
Yep, he's got
Right.
something at least.
Yeah, so like he's fun. The Warden King's definitely good with his ability for adding 1 to wound.
Right, I've been using him because I'm typically the one that's been playing dwarves because I got some shiny new dwarves in. So I'll use the Warden King along with a giant unit of hammerers,
Yeah.
and they're just devastating. 3 to hit, and then wounding on 2s, the -1 rend, 2 attacks each. I don't have to take Battle Shock tests with them as long as there's a hero within, I think, 16.
Yeah,
They're a terrifying unit.
but mine was much more of a little dwarves, not the big crazy dwarves. So
You gotta get the bigger, meaner dwarves.
yeah, but the little dwarves are fun. They just die easily to monsters.
Yeah. So guys, comment below. Let me know what you think for the scenario overall, the armies, and just the feel of the game. We changed up a couple little things, but nothing's ever set in stone. So I kind of want to base it on the comments of what people are liking or not liking about the Age of Sigmar stuff we're doing right now.
And I also want to say at the end, I don't think there was a problem with like the mixed bases on my side because I had square and round.
It doesn't. Yeah, some people get really upset about it.
No, I know,
It doesn't make a difference.
I don't think
really.
it did in this especially. I know sometimes it can make a difference, but this one I think, because I'm in the process of painting my door, so I had to borrow MiniWarGaming. So
Or
that's
the
why
MiniWarGamings.
some of them are painted blue with round bases. Those ones are mine, and then
Yep.
the rest of them are your guys because you're nice and kind and let me borrow them because I'm slow at painting.
As if you're slow at painting. You have no idea how slow I am. Alright guys, leave some comments. Any rules errors, point them up below so we can correct them as well. That's super important. There's a couple things. As far as it stands when we filmed this, the FAQ is not official yet. It's still technically, I think they're calling it a draft because they're trying to get
Yeah.
community feedback on it. So that's not steadfast with the rules that we're using. But let me know what you think. If there are some big concerns with things you think we should be using the FAQ, let me know, and we'll see what happens if you point out any issues. You guys rock.
Bye.
Vault members, click on the link below to see the next battle. Stormcast versus Dwarves. We're going to try a new scenario. If you're not a Vault member, go ahead, click on the link anyways. It'll take you to a 7-day free trial. You can check out this batrep, as well as all of the other batreps in the Vault. Everything we do in pairs. It's access to twice as many batreps, as well as Chris and Janine's painting tips and tricks, and the kind of fun behind-the-scenes stuff we are used to seeing here at MiniWarGaming. Alright guys, thanks, and happy wargaming.